How to pick up a good deal in a slow market. Hi everyone, Yinan here. Can't believe it's December already. Happy holiday season. This year has passed by really quickly, and we all know that this year has been a slow market in real estate, especially in the greater Toronto area. But as a lot of buyers actually find, when you actually go to the market and start making offers, you'll see that, hey, there's still a lot of bidding wars going on, and there's still some listings where the sellers are very stubborn. Their listing price is quite high and they won't want to negotiate much because they feel like the price is going to be better next year. So it's actually quite difficult to find good deals. And when you go to like a neighborhood, there's like 5 listings and you check up out of them, but you'll find probably none of them wants to negotiate with you. So a lot of buyers wonder, like, how do I find a good deal in this market? How to capitalize on this slow market? Seems like an obvious question, but the execution is actually hard. And I just wanted to share a story with you, and the point of the story is that you gotta act quickly. Okay, you gotta actually know the market, do thorough research in the neighborhood, and when a new property comes on the market and the seller head is in the right place, you as a buyer need to be able to act quickly to capture that good deal before it's gone. Okay, that's the only way to really capitalize on the slow market to pick up good deals. Because the reason is, if you actually go to the market and you see there's 5 listings, they'll be listed for like a month or 2 or 3. These sellers, they are still listed for a reason. Okay, there's still buyers going on. I don't have any listings that there's no showings. There's always showings, there's always buyers trying to make offers. Some offers may be low in the price, but there's still buyers in Toronto, right? Toronto is not a dead market. It's actually fairly liquid. It's just the price may not be where the seller needs. So when you as a buyer go to a new neighborhood trying to pick up a good deal, unlikely you're going to pick up a good deal from one of the existing listings, because these are the sellers who don't want to sell quickly or sell low, right? These are the sellers who actually believe they can sell higher later on. So they're in the market for over a month or 2 or 3 months for good reasons, because they're stubborn. And what you need to do as a buyer is actually do thorough research in this neighborhood. Try to make offers, try to negotiate, but don't fixate on counting on being able to negotiate a huge discount on one of the existing stubborn listing sellers, right? Because it's unlikely. They're there for a reason. And but when a new property comes up and the seller's mind is in the right place and it's a good deal, typically it will sell very quickly, and you need to be able to action quickly when that opportunity comes up. Give you an example. One of our clients who just bought his dream home, right, for retirement. It's a pretty new bungalow in New Market. Bungalows are fairly rare in Toronto. I mean, there's a lot of them in Scarborough, North York, Richmond Hill, but they're old, right? They're like 50, 60-year-old. But this is a fairly new bungalow, and the buyer wants to buy this for his retirement. So we quickly realized all the listings in the market are pretty stubborn, right? All the sellers want 1.38 million or 1.4 million because there had been some transactions sold in earlier this year when the market was hot. They sold for that similar price range. And the current sellers believe that if they wait until the spring market next year, they can sell for that similar range, 1.4 million. So our buyer, actually, we try to make few offers. We actually saw like every listing in the neighborhood. We know the price and the properties pretty well, right? We've done our research, but we realized, you know what? Our budget at 1.3 is not going to afford one of these listings. Like, they're not going to sell us for cheap. So the buyer actually stopped searching for a little bit and then just watching this neighborhood. And all of a sudden last week, one of the sellers who used to list at 1.4 earlier this year came back on the market, and they listed quite low, only at 1.34, right, at a discount, and no bidding war, no offer date, because their personal situation changed. They actually need to sell quickly, and they need to move, right? They have a new job offer, and they have to make a quick move. So their only goal, they actually got one of their family agents to help them sell quickly. So closing very quickly is very important to them. And obviously, because they listed low, there's no offer date, they compare to other listings in the same neighborhood who are listed at 1.4, 1.34 is very attractive. So quickly, I can see in the system, they got many showings booked. So we went there, actually acted very quickly. Because there's no time to do a home inspection ahead of time, and we wanted to make an offer quick. We don't want to wait for the weekend open house traffic. We want to get a deal done very quickly. We actually make an offer on the second day on the market. we left a very short home inspection condition, but we don't have any financing condition because we've done our homework. So we actually was able to make an offer and get a deal done at 1.33 million. Okay, it's a little bit below their asking price, but we are closing very quickly, which the seller likes, right? Exactly to what they need. And this way, because we know that we have to act quickly, because when we made the offer, they actually got another offer to come in because they have notified everybody else. But effectively, we've eliminated a lot of competition because by acting quickly, only the buyers during the last 2 days of showing have a chance to make an offer to compete. So we got one other competition, but they're not as ready as we are in terms of financing. They probably only started showing and haven't learned the neighborhood. So their offer was strong, but had more conditions than we did. So we actually got the property. And the buyers were very happy because we are able to pick up the property within their budget range. And the seller is very happy because they sold it quickly and they can close in December, right? We actually made a very short closing arrangement with them so that they can actually achieve their goal. And comparing to the neighbor who are still listed close to 1.4, they see our transaction record, they're probably going to be like, oh man, it's going to make their listing harder to sell, right? Because we got a good deal. But our seller, it's not like they don't know other people are listed higher. They've tried to sell at 1.4 earlier this year too, but was unsuccessful even though there's other houses sold at the similar price. Because the market moves, right? And the buyers are not like ready every day. There's like buyers come in waves, right? So instead of waiting for the next wave of buyers in the spring, they needed to sell quickly. So this way, actually both parties got what they needed. We got a good deal within our budget. The seller got a good deal to sell and close quickly to meet their personal situation. And they're okay with a $50,000 difference comparing to the neighbors, right? So they're okay. They're willing to make that trade-off, right? So this way, everybody wins, and that's how you pick up a good deal, by really know the neighborhood, really know like what price actually is a good deal, and being able to identify when there is that one seller who comes on the market who have that urgency to actually sell the property for the right price that meets the current market condition, and don't try to just, hey, I want to negotiate a huge discount from one of the existing listings. That's less likely to happen, right? Watch for new listings and capture those opportunities. Do your homework, but make sure also to do the home inspection or have a quick inspection clause to make sure the property is in good shape. There's no surprises later on. But given the property is good, do your due diligence, but do it quickly so that, these are the opportunities that doesn't happen very often. We waited a long time for this one property, right? From the beginning to now, when we found the property, we took at least 3 months, right, to do our search and really learn the neighborhood and by being patient, right? And when this happens, capture it. Okay, just wanted to share a quick story. Until next time, bye.